guys.
Hello.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A because in our vlog yesterday, well, I guess it was 2 days ago, halfway through our vlog, our camera broke. And so we didn't figure it out and get it fixed until like last night. So we didn't have a vlog for yesterday either. So we just decided to do a quick Q&A and answer some questions. And we haven't done this in so long. We're gonna try to start doing this weekly, and we still have to finish our birth Q&A because our camera broke then too. We just have really bad luck with, and then the pizza's ready.
Pizza's ready.
We just have really bad luck with cameras. So we're just going to answer some questions really quickly because Brandon is on his lunch break, as you can hear from the pizza. So I asked you on Facebook and on Instagram, and if you want to be included in these kinds of videos, then I put the link for my social media in the description box, and that's where I ask. But we will just get started. The first question is, who decided they wanted to try for a baby first, you or your husband?
You.
Yeah, definitely me. I've wanted a baby since I was like, since I could remember. It was just waiting for you to be ready. And for you to want one. So definitely me. The next question is, can y'all do a nursery tour and a house tour soon? Love you guys so much, and we love you too. And yes, I'm definitely planning on doing it. We have a few more things to finish up in the nursery.
Now that we finally got all the toys picked up in there.
Yeah, we finally are starting to get it done. And then a house tour as soon as it's like really clean, we'll do it.
We should probably get rid of all the Christmas stuff.
Yeah, our tree is kind of dying and everything like that, so hopefully soon. The next question is, my boyfriend and I have been together for just about 10 years. We're back and forth about when to have kids. How would you say you knew you were ready, even though everyone says you're never fully ready?
Well, we had a house, we bought a house, and I had a good job, and we were kind of ready, I guess.
I would definitely agree with everyone. You're never really fully ready.
Yeah.
There's nothing that you can really do to be ready or to prepare. But I think that you're talking about like just being ready yourself. And I feel like I've always been ready. I've always wanted to be a mom, and I feel like I've always been ready. It was just like waiting for everything else in my life to be ready and waiting for everything to be ready. Like having a husband and having a family, or even having a boyfriend. I wasn't really, I don't really think that you need to be married to have kids or anything like that, but having someone who was ready with me and who I really cared about and who really cared about me and who was going to be a good father, and then, yeah, being financially ready, having a house and somewhere where we could take the baby home.
You don't have to have a house.
No, but like somewhere safe that I like felt like we kind of had enough room, which we've already kind of grown out of it, but you know. And then, yeah, having a good job and everything like that. So I always kind of felt ready. It was just waiting for everything else to be ready. But I definitely think that one thing that I just never really wanted, neither of us really wanted to like go out to bars or to party or anything like that. Yeah. I think that you really have to be ready to like settle down and be ready to be home on Saturday nights and everything like that, and just take care of your family instead of doing some things that you want to do or sleeping in.
You can't do everything that you want to do, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Especially in the first few months when they're new and they can't really do anything because they've got to eat every 2 hours. And
yes, you just have to be ready to make some sacrifices. And so if you're ready to do that, I'd say that you're as ready as you can be. And it is going to be scary. It's a scary thing no matter how old you are or how ready you are. So, I mean, if you're ready, I say just go for it because you're never really going to be ready. Yeah. We've already answered this question before, but a few people asked it, so I figured that we'd answered it. And it was, what was going to be Adeline's name? I was about to say McKinley. Adeline's name if she was going to be a boy. And we've talked about this before, but it was going to be Benson James Allen. And we weren't sure if we were going to reveal that, but we decided to. And that's probably going to be what our name is going to be if it's a boy, but we have a few different ones.
Yeah. We
also get asked a lot if we are going to use McKinley again, or not again, I guess, if we are going to use McKinley if we have a girl. And yes, that is our plan. If we have a girl that like fits that name, that's definitely our next name for a girl. The next question we get asked a lot, and we have made a video about this, but not everybody sees every single video, and it's, are y'all already trying to conceive again? And you can answer it.
We're not like protecting or anything, but we're not like trying it. We're gonna try it here in the next few months probably.
Yeah, we're not trying, but we're not like using any traditional form of birth control. Someone also asked what method we were using, and we are using the pull-out method, which is not very effective, but I mean, we didn't really want to use any traditional forms of birth control just because...
In case it messes your cycles up and everything.
Well, yeah, and since we had infertility issues, we never really want to try to completely protect, because if we are blessed, you know, if we are...
Until we're done having kids.
Yeah, if we're blessed enough to have another baby and get pregnant again, I don't want to like prevent that or anything. So yeah, we are not trying, but we aren't like really trying to protect. So I guess we'll see what happens and when it happens. The next question is, I know you guys struggled with infertility. What finally worked for you guys? We're struggling through infertility as well. And I'm really sorry that you're going through that. It's really, really hard. But what worked for us was Femera. We had one cycle of Femera and that worked. And yeah, we were lucky enough.
And you had that tube test done to make sure you weren't blocked.
Well, yeah, but that didn't really help. The next question, and I got a few questions about this. And did you ever do the review on the Owlet? I'm due with my second baby next month, and my first daughter is almost 8, so I feel like a new mom again. Really want to know if it's worth purchasing. And I'm going to do like a full review, but honestly, I have not used it as much as I thought that I would, especially for the price, because she's in our bed. She does not sleep unless she's in our bed, so, and I'm a really, really, really light sleeper. So if she were to start choking or coughing or anything like that, I would completely know. And she's like propped up a little bit. She can't really move into anything or anything like that. So I'm not too worried right now about anything happening to her. So I have not been using it as much as I thought that I would right now. But
yeah,
I think that
we're gonna use it later though.
Once she's like out of our bed and especially out of our room, I'm definitely going to want to use it a lot more.
Yeah.
And so I definitely think that it depends on what kind of a person you are. I'm extremely anxious, and for those first few weeks, I could not sleep at all because I was just so scared of something happening to her. So if you are like that, I definitely say that it's worth it. But if you know, I mean, it's a lot of money. So you definitely have to weigh how anxious you are versus how much it is. So yeah, I'm gonna do a full review, especially once we start using it more.
Yeah.
This one is kind of more fun, not family or baby related. Do you like sushi, and what is your favorite kind? And I
like sushi. It just doesn't fill me up real good. So
yeah, I love sushi. Yeah. It is my favorite, and I like the kind that has fried things in it because I like fried food. I like the shrimp tempura, or like the ones that are fried with like avocado and cream cheese. And
I like the
tobiko.
I like the raw ones more than the cooked ones. I feel like the raw ones have more flavor. I don't know.
The next question is, has Brandon tried to edit the vlogs? Just wondering because you don't see many vlogger families where the woman edits. And in the very beginning, I kind of tried to teach him, but it's just not something that he's not, no offense. It's not something that you're very good at.
Well, and I'm at work, you know, most of the week.
Brandon works 40 hours a week, and I don't work, so it's definitely up to me to do it. And no offense, but it's not really his thing.
Slow at it. Like,
it takes me not that long, and it takes him a lot longer. And I'm sure that you'd get better at it, but we're just not.
I just don't have enough time, you know.
Yeah, we're not going to take the time to do that right now. And that's why it's really hard to sometimes get things up, because both of us don't know how to edit. Even if I were like sick or something, or I couldn't do it, he can't do it. So it's all up to me.
You could, like, if it was my day off, you could show me, and it might take a while. Or
so that's why sometimes the vlogs don't get up. If it was like more of both of us, then it would be a lot easier. But yeah. That is why. Montana sounds really cold in your vlogs. Do you guys like the cold and snow, or would you like to live somewhere warmer? And
I like the snow, but when it gets below like 20 degrees, it's too cold. And it's been in the negatives a lot this year.
Yeah.
been kind of miserable.
We really love where we live, and especially in like the fall and the spring and
the
summer. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah.
And then like the beginning of winter, and then it's too cold. I'm really getting sick of it. I never thought that I would leave, but we're definitely considering living somewhere warmer. I don't want to live somewhere where it's really hot. We would both not like that, but
so it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find somewhere that's like perfect for us, because we really, I don't know, there's nothing really to do in the winter, and it's just, I'm going kind of crazy. The next question is, did you guys face any judgment for being a relatively young couple going to a fertility specialist? Absolutely adore your little family. Love you guys. Love you too. And yes, we did. I felt like we like got a lot of looks like when we went in.
Yeah. Like, how long have you even been trying?
Yeah, and they were like,
you know?
Yeah. And she was really amazing and everything like that, and she obviously got us pregnant, but we definitely got some like, well, you're really, really young, so maybe you should just try for a little bit, and I don't really think that there could be anything wrong and everything like that. And I'm really glad. Sometimes you just have to push for what you want, because I mean, you're just another patient. They might be like an amazing doctor, but they have so many patients. It's not like, I don't know. You have to push for what you really, and fight for what you really want. And we pushed and we fought to get them to check us out and everything like that, and turned out that there was something wrong. And so, yeah. Just fight
and it's
for
good
it.
We didn't try, you know, for say 5 years, and then have to go through all
Yeah,
the...
because it did help.
Yeah.
That we were both younger.
Yeah.
And now we're both younger, and we can use that to our advantage, because we want to have, you know, 4 kids. So if we would have waited longer to actually go in and fight for what we wanted, then we might not end up having 4 kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, we definitely got some judgment, I would feel like. It's not like they were like mean to us or anything, but we definitely got a few looks.
Yeah. Well, plus you look like you're not very old. So.
Shut up. The next question is, how has being a mother adjusted to you? Please answer, because I just had my first 2 weeks ago. And it is so much harder than I thought that I would be. I was kind of like naive, because I have felt like I have wanted to be a mom, and I've been ready my whole life. And so, I don't know, I thought that it was going to be a lot easier than it is. It is definitely really, really hard. And some days they're gonna be really, really hard, but then, I don't know, you just look at her, and I just look at her and she smiles at me, or, great job, or something like that. And yeah, you just, I don't know, that's a really hard question.
It gets, like, even from the beginning, it's gotten better.
It's gotten easier.
Yeah.
You just get the hang of it.
And we had a colicky baby, so it was
we still do.
She's getting better though, but it was like rough the first month.
Yeah. And, well, it's pretty much rough every night, but
yeah,
I think that it's the hardest, but it's the best thing that's ever happened.
Yeah.
We also got a lot of questions about like when we're going to be trying for baby number 2, and kind of answered that, but we are thinking of like reevaluating in a few months, because our doctor, when I talked to her, she said that we should have a year in between deliveries, not in between pregnancies, but in between deliveries. So technically that means that we could get pregnant like February.
Next month.
Right? Yeah, February. So, but that's not what we're going to plan to do in like a few months. I'd say like 2 or 3 or 4. We're going to sit down and reevaluate and see if we can like afford it and everything like that, and just if we're ready for baby number 2. So it's probably going to be a few months, but we will definitely let you guys know. I might be doing like cycle updates and everything like that. But the second that we are starting to try and conceive, you guys will know. We're not gonna like keep it a secret or anything like that, because I'm not patient, I'm not a secret keeper. So yeah, you guys will know. The next question is there anything that you would have done differently in hindsight during pregnancy or childbirth now that you've gone through it? And yes, I don't know, I feel like I didn't really enjoy my pregnancy. I mean, I did, but I didn't enjoy it like I should have. I really miss being pregnant, even though it was really, really hard, especially at the end. The end was so, so hard. But I would have just really, really enjoyed it more. I miss it so much, and I'm excited to be pregnant again. But yeah, I really miss it, so just enjoy it, even though it's hard. Like, you're never gonna get that back, especially the first pregnancy. Because with my second pregnancy, I'm not going to be able to enjoy it that much either, as much, because I'm going to have like a little baby or toddler running around.
And let's hope you don't get sick this time.
Yeah, and I never got nauseous the first time. So I definitely say enjoy it while you're pregnant. And childbirth, yes, I would say enjoy that too, because I miss that too. Like, I would do that again. I'm excited to give birth again. So even though this sounds weird, and maybe a lot of people don't really enjoy it, but I'd say enjoy it more. And just take a deep breath, because you're never going to get that birth back again. You know, just as hard as it is and as painful as pregnancy and childbirth is, you're never going to get it back. So
yeah.
The next question is, how old are both of you? And I'm 21.
I'm 24.
Yeah, that was kind of a simple question. The next question is, what made you start a vlog? And
well, we're gonna start trying, you know, to get pregnant, so we wanted to film everything. And
like, you mean we were trying to get pregnant for like a year, but we were trying infertility treatments.
The infertility treatments, so we wanted to video all that and have that on record. And
that's when we decided to kind of take this step. But I had been wanting to do YouTube ever since I was in high school. Like, I remember watching Zoella and Ellie and Jared and Colin and Katie and Daily Bumps. And so I had been watching YouTube, and I'd been really wanting to start a YouTube channel for a really, really long time, but I was like never brave enough. I was always too scared and nervous to do it. And then that's when we had been talking about it for like a year.
Yeah. Actually
starting our own channel. And then when we were about to start fertility treatments, like the actual treatments, we decided that we were just gonna do it. We were gonna take that step, and so that's why we did it. And I'm really glad that we did.
Yeah.
Especially when we did, because that month we got pregnant, and we got my entire pregnancy.
Yeah, it was good timing.
Yeah. The next question is, what size is Addie wearing now? And she's still in newborns. She's starting to grow into like her bigger newborn thing, so I bet like in a month or two she'll be in 0 to 3.
She's still little.
What is one of the many things you love about your daughter? You want to go first?
I love her in the morning when she giggles and laughs and tries to talk. Yeah. That's the best. I love how happy she is too.
Yeah, she's definitely a happy baby. I love her smile and her giggle, and I don't know, I just love cuddling her. Yeah. I could go on and on. So.
She's just a bundle of joy.
Yeah. The next question is, are you still nursing or breastfeeding? And I am not. I wish that I was, but at about 5 or 6 weeks, she was having a lot of problems, and we had taken her into the doctor. We'd called the doctor, and they said to eliminate dairy, and so I did that, and for like, I was on like a week or 2 straight, and then we couldn't do it anymore because the doctor said that there was something that they didn't know if it was dairy. It was making her really, really upset in my breast milk, in addition to she had reflux. So they suggested to stop breastfeeding because she was just really, really upset. There was something in it that was making her upset and that she was allergic to. There was a few times we tried it after her reflux medicine, and she got screamed the very second, like as soon as she started like kind of digesting, she would just scream. Yeah. So it was definitely something. I wish that I could have done it for longer. I definitely plan on trying again next time. And I'm so sorry that this like got super bright all of a sudden, but we can't really control the sun. And
all the snow reflecting makes it really bright.
Yeah. The next question is, are you going to use fertility treatments when you begin trying for baby number 2? Love you guys. Love you too. And no, we are planning. Yeah, we're gonna try natural. They make you try again for another year, and we don't want to be on fertility treatment. So we're going to try for a year, or a year, and then if nothing happens, then we'll have to go back in and see what we can do. But no, we do not plan on going on fertility treatments again. Hopefully it works. Yeah. That's another reason why we are going to start trying before she's a year old, because my doctor said that it's a lot more likely for us to get pregnant because like your body is extra fertile and everything like that. So we're gonna try to use that to our advantage. This is the very last question, and it says, I had a hard time finding a bottle for my daughter. What bottle did Addie like best and worked better? I've seen you use Tommy Tippy. Did you struggle, or did she lash on the bottle easily? And we ended up having to supplement because she was really, really she was losing too much weight at the beginning, so we had to use a bottle pretty early. And she latched right onto the Tommy Tippies because they are like, they have a bigger,
you got
wider area.
You got the closer to nature ones, right?
Yeah, I think they're all of that.
Oh.
But they're all like they're rounder instead of just like the little ones.
Yeah,
they're more like
nipple.
a breast, and so I think that's what really helped her. So, and then now we've transitioned her over to the Dr. Brown's because they have the Tommy Tippy has like the anti-colic thing that helps with spit up, but it doesn't work very good, I'd say. And so we've transitioned her now that she's not breastfeeding. She will finally, like in the past like 3 days, she's decided that she wants to take the Dr. Brown's ones. And so we've been using those ones now, but she would
I'm
not.
up now, I don't need those.
Yeah, she would not take those until like 3 days ago because she just was so used to the breast. So yeah, if you're breastfeeding, I'd say use the Tommy Tippy ones, or there's another brand that does like the like rounder ones, and that really helped her. And she had no problem going between bottle and breast when she was doing both. So those really helped. And then now she's on Dr. Brown's. And another little trick is Addie does not like pacifiers. She has not taken a pacifier since she was like, what, a month old? And so she really likes bottles. She knows the difference. And so we have started using a preemie nipple and using it when she just wants to suck. And so, because barely anything comes out, and
it doesn't
she
drip.
she likes to fall asleep with it in her mouth. And so sometimes she'd like choke herself a little bit. And so we've started using the preemie nipple, and that hasn't happened because like nothing comes out unless she's sucking, and she still falls asleep with it. So that's a little trick for you. But that is it for this Q&A. Sorry about the lighting. Oh my gosh, we look like ghosts. But
better than yellow.
Yeah. But we will see you guys in our next video. We are going to start doing these hopefully weekly. So definitely be following me on Instagram. I don't know. We will see. You never know how life's gonna go. But we will try to do these every week. So be following me on all of my social media. They're all down in the description box. But we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.